Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to read chapter 4. The name of the chapter is Dragon Rock. What's the name of the chapter? Dragon Rock. Firstly, we will read the poem written by a child. Dangerous red dragon always breathes fire, grabs animal to eat, ouch, that must hurt. Now don't go looking for one. The first letter of each line spells the word dragon. D-R-A-G-O-N, dragon. So the first letter of each line spells the word dragon. This kind of poem is called an acrostic poem. Follow the pattern and write your own acrostic on a goblin. Read it out in the make video of that poem. Now, before starting the reading of the chapter, let's have a look on difficult words. Spick and span. A tail very clean and tidy. Zigzagged tail. Had a pattern that looked like a jet or a row of jets joined together. Drooped, bent or hung down heavily. Cross, annoyed or angry. Dizzy, feeling as if everything is turning around or giddy. Pollen, powder produced by flowers. Twitched, made small sudden movements of the body. Rumble, make a continuous low sound. Shrieking, shouting, squealing, making a long very high sound or cry. Blustered, made a very loud and unpleasant noise. Whirlwind, a tall spinning column of air that moves about. Tinkling music, a light ringing sound. Spring, an area where water naturally flows out from the ground. Oast, fluid slowly out of something through a small opening. Trickled, fluid slowly without force in a thin line. Road, made a long, loud, deep sound. Monument, a structure or building that appears to honor a special person or event. Now let's start reading of the chapter. People were very happy in the quiet valley of Hazel. They worked hard, keeping their houses spick and span and their children's faces clean. What's the name of the valley? Hazel. People were very happy in the quiet valley of Hazel. And how was the people of that valley? They worked hard, keeping their houses spick and span and their children's faces clean. That summer had been very hot and dry, making the farm dogs sleepy and still. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the town would be in a sleepy state. How was that summer different in the valley of the Hazel? That summer had very hot and dry and making the farm dogs sleepy and still. The summer was very hot and dry. However, the children would always play in the meadows. Their favorite sport was a large, long rock that looked like a sleepy dragon. The children knew it was a dragon. The grown-ups knew it was a dragon. The dogs and cats and birds knew it was a dragon. Means everybody knew that it was a dragon. But nobody was scared because it never ever moved. What was the favorite sport for the children to play? The children would always play in the meadows. Their favorite sport was a large long rock that looked like a sleepy dragon. Why nobody was scared from the dragon? Nobody was scared because it never ever moved. The boys and girls would climb all over it, poking sticks at it and hanging bedboards on its ears, but it didn't mind in the least. People would sometimes chop firewood on its zigzagged tail. But What did boys and girls do? The boys and girls would climb all over it and poking sticks at it and hanging wet boots on its ears, but it did not mind at least. And people, what did the people do? People would sometimes chop firewood on its zigzagged tail. Often on a cool night, the stories about how the dragon got there begin. Nobody knew for sure, but one thing that everybody knew. What was the thing that everybody knew? They knew that in the times of trouble, the dragon will bake and free the village by making a lake. What did everybody knew? They knew that in the times of trouble, the dragon will bake and free the village by making a lake. This little poem was deeply set in everybody's mind. The days went by slowly, quietly, and without any rain. The bells started to bring up muddy brown water. The lawns turned brown, and the flowers drooped their beautiful heads. The valley became browner and drier and thirstier every hot day. How did What happened to the valley due to every hot day? The wells started to bring up muddy brown water. The lawns turned and flowers drooped their beautiful heads. The valley became browner and drier and thirstier every hot day. The dragon will help us soon, said a child. What did the child say? The child said that the dragon will help us soon. He must do something, agreed another. I am sure he will. And the another child also agreed with that child that he must do something. A week went by with no change. Some people were getting cross with the dragon and would look angrily at it when passing by. But the children had a plan. Quickly and quietly they moved around town, picking the fading flowers. Then they placed bunches of flowers around the dragon in a big circle. They scattered petals around its head and over its nose, then danced around it, speaking and chanting the rhyme that they all knew so well. In the times of trouble, the dragon will bake and save the village by making a lake. How did people react when they getting cross with the dragon? Some people were getting cross with the dragon and would look angrily at it when passing by. Which plan did the children have? Children had a plan. They picked up fading flowers, then they placed bunches of flowers around the dragon in a big circle, and afterward they started chanting the rhyme that they all knew so well. The burning heat made them dizzy and finally they all fell asleep in a heap. When they woke up, they looked up at the rock. Nothing had happened. A dry wind lazily picked up some flower heads and tossed them around. The air was thick with pollen and scent. A strong, stony grey nosed twist. I saw something, cried the youngest boy. They stared at the dragon and ear moved. What do you think? How did the dragon wake up? The dragon woke up because of the pollen in the air, and it tickled his nose. And what did the youngest boy notice? The youngest boy noted that an ear moved. The ground began to rumble. Look out! Run, run! The children ran in all directions, wriggling and squealing. The rumbling grew and grew. The dragon raised its sleepy head. It got onto its front feet and sat like a dog. It stood up and stretched like a cat. It blinked and looked around with big, kind, long-lashed eyes. What did children do when the dragon woke up? The children ran in all directions. And how did the dragon sit? The dragon sat like a dog, and it stood up and stretched like a cat. It blinked. Afterward, what did he do? It blinked and looked around the big, kind, long-lashed eyes. Soon all the people stood together at the foot of the hill, staring up at the large beast with their mouths open. ah, ah. They were making sound. The noise came from the dragon. Ah, ah. The families held one another tightly and shut their eyes. Ah, too. The sneeze blasted from the dragon, throwing it back, causing a whirlwind of dust and earth. What happened to the belly when the dragon sneezed? And the enormous sneeze of the dragon caused the ground to split. From the ground, a spring appeared and formed a lake. Achoo! The second blast spilled open the dry earth, sending soil and tree roots high into the sky, and something else too. The people heard the sound but did not know what it was at first. It had been such a long time since their ears had heard such tinkling music. Water, water, cold, clear spring water oozed, then trickled, then roared out of the hole down the hillside and along the valley floor. The river knocked over a farmer's haystack, but he did not care. The river carried away the school teacher's bike shed, but she did not care. A dirty brown dusty hollow in a ground was now shining in the sunlight. It was lovely lake. Said the dragon sleepily, showing his perfect teeth. Now that I am awake, and he moved forward slowly and disappeared into the cool dark water of the lake. With a small wave of a claw and a toss of his tail. Where did dragon go? The dragon disappeared into the cool dark water of the lake with a small wave of claw and a toss of his tail. They never saw him again. After the families built the village again, they built a monument in the spot where the dragon used to lie. Every year, to mark the day, they would bring garlands of flowers and herbs and arrange them in a big circle. The children would have the day off, for it was known as Water Dragon Day. Which day? Water Dragon Day. They would wear dragon masks, and they had made and would skip and clap and sing. The dragon helped us as we said he would do. Hooray for the dragon! Achoo, achoo, achoo. How was the Water Dragon Day celebrated every year in the village? What did they do? They would bring garland of flowers and herbs and arrange them in a big circle. The children would have the day off, for it was known as Water Dragon Day. And what did the children do? They wear dragon mask they had made and would skip and clap and sing. The dragon helped us as we said he would do. Hooray for the dragon! Achoo, achoo, achoo. I hope you have understood the story about the dragon rock. Now read this story once again and write the word bank on your notebook. Thank you.